And I'm back. Danny Streamtime. I managed to let my Mevo run out of batteries because I plugged it in to charge something else. So I'll fix that. Oh, look at that. A couple more people who said I have the Facebook app. How do I answer you? Hey man, I swear, since Facebook split everything up, it's like you click on one thing, it opens another app, it sends you somewhere else, and you're just like, what? Camera died. Started again. Like, full respect to those out there that is streaming and like able to answer everybody's things, and like, I'm seriously impressed with that, man. Yeah, you know, Kathleen Randazzo is watching. Hi, Kathleen. Used to think you're watching this one. I don't know. I'm still learning how to make all of these things work. Half of the time. Am I live right now? Yes. Yeah. Like as I said, I'm on the learning curve here. People have been telling me for ages I should start a channel of some form. I cook, I do woodwork, I game, I do DJ sets. That's me. That's my the four things I do on here. Gaming, what are they? DJing, woodwork, gaming, cooking. So far you've had woodwork. And yesterday I did like a momentary setup on Surviving Mars gaming. But I haven't streamed any of that yet. Yeah, this is gonna need some finishing work before it's something. So, well, that's okay. Oh, I didn't just do that, did I? Yes, I did. Alright, things coming along. I just realized I've cut everything for the roof, but I haven't put the central floor in yet. Which I really need to do before I put the roof on. Otherwise, we are going to be in trouble. So this is the process of finding a key piece of salvage we can use. I suppose that's not bad. Take. It's already got the edge cut I want. More like that. Edge to edge. How is this like the exact right side? It's ridiculous. Ridiculously great. So I need to get that off. Don't just throw away your dead nails. There's enough metal out there in the world. I keep a little, well, I'll just show you. Coming back. Keep an old cat litter. I know everyone loves cats. Um, keep an old cat litter bottle. Basically anything. Either a stripped screw, a broken drill bit, a bent nail, sorry. Like I could try to hammer that back. But if you try to hammer back a bent nail and then put it in a piece of hard wood, it's probably going to bend again. I've bruised my thumb more than once because of stupid things like that. So, at one point I'll get that weighed and I'll get my money back. So we're going to take off the end of that. Guess what? Lost my pencil again. Found it. Wide enough? Oh, I'll get made if it was wide enough. Let's see if I can fit this through the band. So, oh yeah, bandsaw it is. Get the guard off. Guard's very useful, but I don't need it right now. I'll do that cup first. Going for the straight edge by hand here. Where's your luck? Likely gonna get rid of that pointy edge too. So I have a feeling cats won't be too happy about that. Let's get an edge there. Yeah, these pieces of wood, like I've had these in my garage for years. They're a bit beat up. They were used for theater flats. Um, so the edges are all kinds of wrong. So I'm doing everything freehand right now. I give this a little bit of a sand because it needs it. Yeah, there's like glue Just cleaning up my stuff before in the house, in the cat house. Oh, and both. I need to put a floor in already. No, I can put the floor in from the underneath. I suppose it's pretty much the same size as this unit. Ran out of batteries. Let's press. That I had three. Charge. If I didn't have somewhere that I put my drills, I would lose those two. It's a advanced skill set of mine. This one doesn't need to be flat tack. Because I'm not selling my prototype, let's be honest. There's too many mistakes on it. So, I'm going to glue this bad boy. It's a glue bot. Buy one of these. If you do any wood gluing, buy one of these. Thing's awesome. Has like a double reservoir. No, I'm not affiliated. It'll be great. Get some free stuff. I'll test it. Send me whatever you want me to test. Oh, hang on. Did I screw this up? Yep. That works. Glue. I'm really worried about it. A little bit more glue. I'll leave that be for now. See if anybody else said hello on Facebook. I think I'm streaming to 3 places at once. I gotta try and figure out how to look at all comments. I think Restream lets me. I'm not sure. Yeah, genuinely not sure. Please accept my apology as I'm on a learning curve here. I may be better at this in the future. Hopefully. Including moving the camera. I need the camera on me, don't I? I don't know, head mount so you can see what I'm doing. All I know is I'm learning. Okay, that's drying. I'm gonna have a little smoke. Disclaimer, I have a medical reason for using this. Doubt it all you want, but I know why I smoke. And it's my channel. So I'm pretty much gonna do what I want. If you don't like it, bye. Okay. Now we're gonna check Oh, these are good. Where I'm annoyed with myself on this is if you look at the original design, right? Yeah. So my original design, the front and back pieces are mounted flush with the sides. And what I managed to do while sizing it up is flip that. So the sides are flush with the front. As a result, though, I've lost the lip at the top, which is how I was going to attach my roof. I mean, the lip's still there, but then you lose the line. Use this, like, yeah. Yay for prototypes. Yay for prototypes. Put that down. Let's see if we have enough of these. Easiest way to do that is going to be with a tape measure. Over here. "44 centimeters." What? What's a centimeter, they say? We in America, we measure our things by the length of King Henry's thumb. But hey, not like a centimeter has 100 little marks inside it or anything. What do I say, 44 centimeters? Great. He goes and uses the centimeters to measure over there, and then picks up an inch one to measure here. That's a problem. That's how the first Mars probe missed. Blows my mind. They spent, I don't know how much, to send a probe to Mars, the very first one. Voyager. Was it Voyager? I don't fucking know what the name is. But they spent God knows how much money to send this thing out, all the way out there. And it missed. It flew right past. And people were like, what the hell has happened? And that's when they chatted to each other and realized that in Europe, the team were calculating in metric, and in America, they were calculating by King Henry's thumb and King Henry's foot. And it missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 44 centimeters, and those are all 3.4. I need 3 more of these. Maybe even 4 more. Let's see what we can do. Over here. Some of these it is too small, but that's okay. They'll get used on something else. Each thing that I build, I find the things that I need as I build it. This doesn't make repeatability the most useful or optional. That sentence didn't make any sense. I apologize. Okay. Why does that keep swiveling? There we go. I've never actually put a roof on like this. Not sure. Suppose if I start at the top. But no. If you start at the top, then the layer, yeah, you need the layer to be down. This is where those tiny nails might come in handy. These be thick enough. Yep. For ease on this, I need to be able to lie it down, or I'm going to be hammering sideways. So we got a moving blanket. We're at a stage with this, with the wood, where you got to keep it protected because it's already engraved. I haven't stuck anything on it yet, but it is engraved. So you got to be careful with the wood. Otherwise, you're just throwing money out the window. Good times. It's so weird when I see myself entering texts from people. Thank you for saying hi, by the way. Much appreciated. Feel free to subscribe on YouTube. Danny's Streamtime, like Danny's Dream 10, but Streamtime. Did I just lose those nails again? I tell you. Yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna be a knee pad moment. If you do have bad knees, not that mine are bad, I love my knees, but I can't spend much time on them without my kneecaps screaming bloody murder. So get yourself some decent knee pads. Spend the extra buck. I didn't, which I'm now annoyed about, because if I sit down or kneel too fast, they just fall off, which is stupid. And for like an extra $12, I could have got a much better system with an articulated knee and everything. So spend the money. Let's see if this works out for us. Oh, tiny, tiny. I'm worried for my fingers. nuisance. Or not. This is when I'd love to have my brad nails already. See, these are too short. I also turned this on its side way too fast. What do I think about that? Failing my way forward. Okay. Give that a minute. Yep. You know what? Let me put a couple screws in there, well, for good measure. While we wait. Although, kind of want to use these nails. Oh, those nails are no way to be thick enough. We may have to wait for the brad nails to put the roof on this, folks. What do I try now? Gloves. Wear them. Actually, since... Oh man, if it splits it though. I'm not going to be happy about that. I'm just trying to think of some other way to attach this roof. Since I went ahead and messed up my initial setup. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Pieces, there we go. So, you think you're getting the exact right cuts. Actually, I guess it's the width of the saw. It's the width of the saw. You always lose a little bit. I said, I guess it's the width of the saw. I know it's the width of the saw. That's why I bought the bandsaw. If you didn't get, there's a 14-inch bandsaw. That's a 9-inch bandsaw. The 14 was too expensive for me at the moment. So I went with what I could afford. It's working out. Gotta be so gentle with this. It splits and I'd be really pissed off with myself. It's not the best, but I'm pretty sure these are the only screws I have at the moment. My sweat line makes me look like I'm wearing a bra. Oh yeah. Sweat line on my back's even worse. I could amuse myself all day long. Often do. No, these nails are too big. Both of those are giving me potential split problems. So I have to figure out something else. Which is annoying because I really like the finish of this too. Nails even. I got the catch on those good enough. Come on, make it work. These nails are so small. Every time I think I'm gonna lose a bigger tip. That bug is slinky in there. That's janky. It's driving me crazy, man. I have screwed nails that are just too long and nails that are just too short. I swear I ordered the different length. I guess they haven't shown up yet. I'm gonna check one spot real quick. You guys can still hear me. I don't need to take the camera away. Plus, that way you don't get to see my disorganized garage. Garage. My forefathers might say. Oh, in terms of sound design, this is awesome. Good sounds. So we could use Gorilla Glue. That would be interesting. Tough the other sides, though. Do I risk it? I really don't want to. It's a tough one. Could try glue and what's the depth of that? That should be enough. Why is it not working out? Trying again. Why? Because I'm stubborn. That needs glue. Right. So yeah, combination of glue. We'll figure it out. Alright, so we got this. Just put glue on each. I did glue like this on the belt on this prototype too, actually. The whole thing in the prototype was done with glue, there wasn't a nail. But I don't like using too much glue when we're near a finish because glue globs. I like glue globs. Carry on hammers. Americans still have no idea what I'm referencing when I do that joke. Carry On is a series of films in England, farcical comedic films. I don't know if I get that one too short. Yeah, definitely gonna need to revisit the roof process for the next ones. Like I said, though, that's why we build prototypes. That's why we build prototypes. That's why we write first drafts. Because my imagination runs fast. But I didn't know what this was gonna be like because I'm not an engineer. Excuse me. I build. That's right. But I am no engineer. I'm fine with that. Don't expect repeat precision unless it's by pure fluke. Ta-da. And again, million to one chances. Nothing 9 times out of 10. These things are so small. It's like I'm gonna get a bruised finger by the end of the day. I don't want to, but I'm gonna. It's coming along. Yeah, I think the lesson here about precision. Precision, I know I said you'll never get precision from me twice unless it's a fluke. But that's where the glow forge will be my friend. Because the precision on the build of the prototype, the model, this was amazing. Cut by the glow forge and so on. But I only have a glow forge basic, so I can't cut super big pieces. It means modular design of these houses should really be built from pieces that I can cut in the glow forge. I can get very precise with it. It'll be fun. These nails are so small. Good times. Yeah, these nails are so small you can do like the one hammer hit. You like line it up and then two deep breaths like Danielson. Hammering it in one. 1, 2, 3. Almost. That's good. The old Japanese tea ceremony talks about finding the most bent and gnarliest pieces of wood so that you can build the hut for the tea ceremony. And the tea ceremony is the exchange of love and recognition of love and perfection and imperfection. And the idea is you find all of the most twisted and broken and potentially unusable branches. And you build a hut out of these bits. You build a perfect hut out of imperfection. You invite your love to share that hut with you. And they sit and you pour them tea. You give them your love. But I always found it fascinating that that particular ceremony of all of the old Japanese ceremonies that came out of the samurai discipline after the shogunates collapsed. There's this one that was like, you know what? Life is imperfect, but within it we build and we find love. So maybe this is not so much a prototype as a house of love. My imagination is running wild, so trying to justify the imperfections. It's like life. Man, this roof got trouble. It's split at both ends. It's just a little weak or thin compared to the other two. It's coming on. I'm starting to see the imperfections, but I'm okay with it. Smoke. So, what's it gonna take? Maybe another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. I think it might be too skinny. I don't know if the cats are gonna go in it. What's the point of a steampunk cat house if the cats don't go in? We'll figure it out. I'd love to live in a house like this. Gluebot. Yeah, this Gluebot thing has like a double chamber. It's pretty cool. Like one of my major complaints is I always gotta wait for the glue to come out. Put the double chamber on this thing. And you squeeze it a tiny little bit. You squeeze the fat bit, and it forces glue up the skinny bit. And then the pressure pulls the glue back in after you release, so you don't get that annoying extra drip. Man, that one's a hell of a camber to it. Use that. It works that way. A little bit of blue on there. I'll give it a sand after maybe. Every time I try to stick, because there's glue on the back of it, it sticks to my thumb and they come off. Not my thumbs. Piece of wood. So I'll do glue on this bit instead. What were you doing to me before? I don't know. It's a heavy bit. Hold that in place. That's the same piece as the one that's split. help out whenever I can. Takeaways from this build so far are longer nails. Still as skinny, but longer nails. More precision cuts on my roof slats. I really thought I was getting precision cuts on those. I don't know why I wasn't. More than anything, I really should have lined up the edges like on the model as opposed to inverting it like I did. Because the inversion is really not my friend right now. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed about it. As you can tell. Oops. Try this again. Clamp that. No, I can't even clamp that. How do you clamp a camper roof? Knee pad right there. Picture of fucking Grace over here. Oh, great last ditch effort. No. That's kind of fun. I think I might leave a gap at the top so that you can play with the kitties. You can see if they're in there. Plus that way we'll get like super hot. I swear these nails are the tiniest fucking things in the world. Isn't it crazy? Big man with small nails. Funny autobiography title. Yeah, more and more of these are giving me splits as I go in. That's the joy of the salvage. I kind of really like the gap. On this side's too big. The one on that side's kind of cool. Because, yeah, it lets the kitties be in there. That's always having to be. You know. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say you can see them without having to go crazy to get to them. That's just going to make it easier for contact and keeping the bond alive when they're chilling. The cats are important to me. We have 4. 3 girls and a boy. Perfect imperfections. This thing's got a serious bit of tilt. It's not tilt. It stands up straight. But it has, the front wall's got a little bit of shift on the diagonal. The way I put it together. So another thing to revisit is the frame structure of this build. So on 2.0, should have a sturdier structure we can just mount panels onto. I think that's going to be the way forward. And then figure out how to dismantle it into a flat pack. I'm not going to be mass producing these, but I'm going to be producing several of them. If anybody's interested in buying one, they'll be up on my Etsy soon enough. I'll just be doing more and more videos about making things, you know, making things like cooking things, playing video games, because I do that a lot. And in these times, you know, we're locked in at home. I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm doing this. He says confidently as he drops a piece. And screws. Nails. Why do I always get nails and screws confused in my vernacular? It's very strange. Thank you, neat. So this one keeps jumping away from me. I do not trust these nails, man. Too short. So one of my options would be to fill it with glue and then pack that with sawdust. But I'm really worried about the way it's going to mess with the front finish. So I'm going to cut my losses here. Put in an extra couple of pins on the rounded bits. Wait for the glue to dry. Let's see. Here is where it goes. Can't believe that. Every time I hit one side, it makes the other side pop back up. Okay. Yeah, I'm totally leaving that gap at the top. Like this little gap here, so you can be like, you're goody, you're goody, you're goody. God, that must sound ridiculous. But I'm okay with it. So now, I'm going to put these on. I thought about staining these, but I kind of like the change in color. Another thing I thought about was engraving an image of a cog onto these cogs, which is actually what I did on the little prototype. At least I thought it was. No, it wasn't. Ignore that. I do actually have some wood stain in the garage, I believe. So I'm gonna go on an adventure. Just going over there. I'll turn it. It's gonna matter to you. Oh, two of you that are watching. Thank you for being here, whoever you are. So I believe I have some wood stain. I'm hopeful. There's no wood stain gone. So the question is, usable. Some pretty old looking wood stain, folks. I'm not even sure if it's still liquid. I don't think it is. But we're about to find out. A rusted top. Used this on a project a couple years ago now. I built a stage bar for Tony Montez and Sam Francis play. Not looking good, folks. I don't know. This thing's very hardcore. We do not have any wood stain, folks. Oh, good times. I don't think you can even recycle that. Because how do they get this shit out of it? Oh, fuck it. Alright, so I'm not staining that. I might stain it later. Not today, but later after the build. Yeah. Can you see what I'm doing? No, you cannot. Knee pads. So yeah, the idea behind putting a physical cog on top of a printed cog is to create the three-dimensionality of the machine works. A couple of auto shops around us. And you can hear those cars revving. That's what that is. I only cut 4 of these big ones. 3, sorry, when I needed 4. That's all I could fit on this sheet that I cut from. So I'm gonna finish what I can of this, and then I'll have to print some extras and finish it off tomorrow. Also probably most likely gonna put either a cushion or like a towel of some form. I got foam. My cats usually like foam. I like the Princess and the Pea, most of our cats. to sit on anything piled high. If you give them a thick piece of foam, they stop climbing on top of the laundry for a little bit. So yeah, I'll probably use like 3-inch foam, maybe more. I find the things that the cats like the most are like terry towels. But I don't know. I feel like a terry towel cushion. I think it's gonna hold a lot of dirt, a lot of like hair from the cats. So maybe something else. I love how fast wood glue works, man. I know it's not completely done, but hey, I found that nail I lost. Ooh. Oh yeah, I've got to get the shelf for here too. So yeah, I guess we're gonna get one side fully done. Second one. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many cogs this was gonna use. Again, I'm sure I could have measured it. But I like to make things, by eye and see how they look, and then make what else I need afterwards. So that's what's happened here. So yeah, I'm short one side's worth of cogs. I'm okay with that. I'll get a look for the aesthetic from the finished on one side. And tonight, or probably tomorrow actually, I'll print off some more and glue the rest. I'll do a video showing the actual finished product as well. And then it's time to start design on version 2.0. Having hit the pitfalls I've hit, I know what I can do better. It's important to give yourself an after action review. Globules blue. Alright, bear with me 1 minute. I'm going inside to grab the shelf. I don't know if this shelf is actually going to work, but let's see. You guys can still hear me. On the shelf, you can actually see some of the worst of how the cutter failed me. Well, failed me is rich. But yeah, see these edges. Like I said, I wasn't using proof grade materials. And proof grade is just the word that Glowforge use for their stuff that they sell. You know, that's like, we guarantee this will work with our machine if you use these settings. So, like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here, but I learned that if you add 4 or 5 millimeters to the focal depth of a proof grade material that's the equivalent of another material that's not proof grade, it tends to cut through enough. So yeah, I gotta send this down. Something tells me the shelf is going to be too small for the. Yeah, it's too good. Yeah. This is going to be fun. Yeah, I think this shelf might be a bit of a pipe dream. I may do something completely different because it just doesn't seem like it's going to be big enough. That's the problem. Plus, I don't know if it's going to be strong enough. Which sucks. This is when I want that star bun stuff. Star bun would have this stuck in like 1/10 of a second. It's expensive. Plus, you get like one shot at it. So knowing me, I'd be restarting projects half at a time because I use the star bond. I just screwed up my stick. My sticking, I should say. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if this thingy is gonna work. This shelf. I'm hopeful, but I think it needs to be a bigger shelf. I think it needs to be a bigger door. I don't know. The whole thing might be too tall. I like that it's tall, but I just don't think it's gonna get the usage the way I think it will. But hey, like I've been saying all day, prototypes. That's why we build them. We write first drafts. We build miniatures. We build prototypes. We try. We try. It'd be so cool if the shovel was enough. Sure that. Oh, I don't know if you guys could see that. I think you could. A squirrel just ran across our fence and then did like a leaping ninja move over onto the neighbor's roof. It's so funny. We hear them sometimes running on the roof. I swear at one point they got into the attic. It's hardcore. But yeah, we got some fat and happy squirrels around here. So much fruit. Pomegranate trees. Neighbors have oranges. The other neighbors have lemons. Alright. I think we got a shelf. Like I said, I really don't think it's big enough. But I've done the cup. Gonna see what it looks like. That's just it. So funny, man. I hear myself in the stream in my headphones. So this is playing my sound back to me. But then I also hear other people. And then I hear them again. It's trippy, man. It's like you hear everything in twos. So I could turn the volume down and then I wouldn't. Here we go. Nearly there, Kiddlywinks. Nearly there. So then that glue dry, then I'll stand it up and we'll look at it from one side. Because it's only finished on one side. And I know I came to this build today with stuff already completed. Sometimes I'm gonna do that. Like you guys don't want to watch the Glowforge print things for hours. It's cool the first time, and afterwards it's just like, do your thing. I'm gonna stand it up. Just take a look.